to join the judiciary in today. I am with the prosecution team from Maseno, which I hear is the mother of Kombewa, and I was just inquiring about the statistics there, because matters from Kombewa are registered at Maseno, and some of these criminal cases now, because criminal justice is my forte, are issues that if you were to lift the veil, assault, causing disturbance, grievous harm, if you lift the veil, these are land disputes. You now have a court bring those land disputes for amicable resolution. At our Kisumu office, we don't thank you. At our Kisumu office, where the High Court is based, if you lift the veil on those murder cases, they are not murder cases in the classical murder definition. Those are expanded or entrenched land disputes. So please embrace this court, make it busy so that we can reduce the criminal litigation, not that we are running away. Otherwise, thank you very much, and Honorable Dr. Nyikal, I wish to congratulate you for not again just bringing justice home, but actually bringing justice amidst the people of Kombewa. Otherwise, thank you, and we assure you of the cooperation and collegiality of the Office of Director of Public Prosecution. Thank you very much.
Our chief guest, the Honorable Chief Justice, Mother Koome, His Excellency the Governor of Kisumu, Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o, our area MP, the Honorable Dr. James Nyikal, all protocols observed. My names are Samuel Kipkemoi Tele, the Regional Director in charge of Probation, Nyanza Region. And allow me, your Honorable Chief Justice, to give my very brief remarks. The Honorable Chief Justice Mother Koome, Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, on behalf of Probation Department, I take this opportunity to extend my sincere appreciation to you for the official opening of the Kombewa Law Courts, which marks a significant step in the promotion of access to justice in timely and efficient manner to the people of Kombewa. To me, this is quite a remarkable day. The opening of this court is a clear testament of your continued commitment to ensuring that justice is devolved and that every Kenyan, regardless of their geographical location, can access justice with dignity and less cost. The court will no doubt ease backlog of cases, reduce travel time and cost. I wish therefore to assure you, the Honorable Chief Justice, of our full support and cooperation with the new court and other stakeholders in making sure that it becomes fully functional and effective. In that regard, I will immediately request our head office to post probation officers to Kombewa, and with this in mind, I would wish to thank the area DCC who is willing to give us an office space. We look forward to continued collaboration with the judiciary as we jointly serve the people of this great country. Your Ladyship, Chief Justice, allow me to also appreciate the area leadership, in particular the area MP and the county government of Kisumu, who have also played a critical role in the establishment of this court. It is through their shared vision of serving the wananchi that they were able to come up with this law court. May Kombewa law courts serve the people of this area well and the generations to come. God bless our Chief Justice. God bless our area leadership. God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Our chief guest today, Honorable Lady Justice Mother Koome, our Governor, Honorable Professor Peter Anyang, the area MP, Dr. James Nyikal, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular pleasure to stand before you and give my remarks. Firstly, I want to thank Honorable Chief Justice for being passionate about children issues. We know intuitively that she has been instrumental in ensuring that all matters children are given first priority. In this regard, we are having a new dispensation in caring for our children by deinstitutionalizing them through what we call care reform. She is very passionate about it, and for that I say thank you. Having said that, allow me to talk about children who are the posterity of our people. The way we treat our children will go a long way to show us our true character as a community. And in that regard, we know that justice delayed is justice denied. The opening of this court will go a long way in curing the problem of delaying children cases. For that, thank you, Madam, for having come up with the idea of coming up with this court. Secondly, allow me make a passionate appeal. Your Ladyship, children are very sensitive. They do not fit in normal courts. Kindly, please, consider, with the same spirit you consider this court, the putting up of a children's court, fully furnished with child-friendly facilities in Kisumu County. That is my appeal to you from the Directorate of Children's Services. Lastly, it is our responsibility now to ensure that this court is fully operational. And to do that, the Children Department, Directorate of Children Department, has already an officer on the ground to tackle children issues. Finally, long live this court, long live the judiciary, and long live the people of Seme for your efforts to come up with this court. Thank you.
Honorable Lady Justice Martha Koome, Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court, our Governor, Professor Nyong'o. My lady, before I make my remarks, once again, allow me to extend the apologies from our President, the President of the Law Society of Kenya, Ms. Faith Odhiambo. She would have really loved to join us in this launch, but due to some commitments, she sends her apologies. Allow me also just very quickly to introduce the members of the Law Society who are present here, because they are the users of this place. Members of the Law Society, just very quickly. Even the commissioners. Yeah, thank you so much. You may have your seat. My lady, as the chairperson and the representative of the advocates within the West Kenya region, I have the honor and privilege to welcome you all and to celebrate this milestone on the launch of Kombewa Law Courts. My lady, this launch is a true demonstration of our commitment to enhance access to justice and the rule of law. This auspicious event calls not only for celebrations but also the acceptance of responsibility and willingness by the various stakeholders and justice actors to ensure that the ship steers successfully to achieve its mission. To the people of Seme constituency and members of the public who have joined us from the other parts of the country, we are all witnesses to this great occasion that brings forth a promise of better times on access to justice. My lady, allow me to sincerely thank you and your team for this noble initiative and the collaboration with the county government of Kisumu to have this court set up. My lady, this new court will be a significant, will bring a significant impact to the members of the legal profession by creating more opportunities and widening our scope of practice. It will also increase accessibility to justice for our community members. My lady, I am conversant with the topography of the region, having had the opportunity to undertake my primary education just about 4 kilometers from here at a place called Moi Girls, currently St. Elizabeth Barkorwa, and I know how wide Seme region is. And for a very long time, the people of Seme have been going all the way to Kisumu to file their cases, as well as Maseno. So by bringing this court close to the people, justice will efficiently be served in this region. To the members of the public, the Law Society is here to give you an assurance through our mission, which is to maintain and promote the rule of law in Kenya, improve the legal profession and protect the public, that we are here to support the judiciary, to ensure that justice is not only served, but served rightly. My lady, even as we applaud you for this great step of launching and commissioning Kombewa law courts, and I know we had this discussion yesterday, I am still appealing to your good office, just like we did at the launch of the tribunals, that you look into the issue of human resource, financial resource, infrastructure and technological efficiency. I know we got the feedback yesterday on the issues of budget, but both parties have committed to find a way that will be able to lobby for funding for the judiciary. We are in the era where most courts have now been digitalized. We have the virtual court operation, e-case registrations, e-payments, e-automated fee assessment, and filing. I will put emphasis on internet connectivity and power backups because of what we are facing in the region. We plead with the judiciary to seriously look into these issues if we are to fully realize the process of access to justice within Kombewa law courts. My lady, we also urge your good office to ensure that the digitalized services are made accessible to the members of Seme community, and a sensitization forum be conducted to ensure that they understand the process. The court users guide should also be translated in a language that can be understood by the common mwananchi. My lady, as I conclude, allow me on behalf of the Law Society of Kenya to extend my deepest gratitude to those who made this launch successful. A very special thank you to Honorable Dr. James Nyikal, Member of the Parliament Seme constituency, for fostering the collaboration with the judiciary that has seen the establishment of this court. Thank you, Mheshimiwa. I urge the other leaders from the region to take a leaf out of your good actions so that we can jointly develop and bring services to our community. I know I've seen Mheshimiwa Duma, and I'm tasking him that in Nyakach, please do something with the judiciary. We need a court there, Mheshimiwa. Lastly, my lady, before I sit down, I have a special communication to the Lady Justice. My lady, it is within my knowledge that in the various areas of Kenya where you have gone to, you have been given several names. It is within my knowledge, and I can swear an affidavit to that effect, that you are given a name Katum, I think in Mandera, you are given the name Aregai in Turkana, and Wanjiku in Nyandarua. And today that you are now within the Luo community, I will task our elder Justice Ouko, elder from the region, and Commissioner Oluwande, who is also from the region. I will task them that today they become witnesses as we give you the name Adhiambo, which in the Luo community, and after consulting with the elders, are made to understand that Adhiambo is a child born with a positive character. Thank you so much, my lady.
Nini? Wanapunga mkono. Thank you. Now we are going now to the county leadership, and as we start that session, I wish to invite the Deputy Speaker, Kisumu County, Honorable Nerea Okombo.
I do my next duty, Chief Justice. We will lobby for funding for you. Should we succeed, you see this place where we are, this whole area up there, it is actually designated for a court. That's what we have. If you ask Professor, they'll say we have agreed. This will be now the big court, and now this can be added to the infrastructure programs, even if it's another 2 billion, 1 billion, just add it. So if it was 15, it will be 16. We will see which comes first. It doesn't mean that the one that came first, it depends on what we do. With that, this land, if you allow, we can actually put this land and give them a title for the judicial services, isn't it? So that now you have to build it. And as I leave, there was a confusion that I was to clarify about my other name, Nyambura. Well, it is not Nyambura, it is Wambura. But ladies always call it Nyambura. And I don't know whether it is a fond memory or why, but they call it Nyambura. But even Wambura is a unique name for this place. But the story of my name is that there was my great-great-grandfather who moved away to southern Nyanza and lived there. And he was marrying everywhere. As he was coming, he would marry women. And the first place he started was Kuria, and the lady was called Wamburanya Sabua. So that name he came in I think in Sindo he married another one, in Kochia he married another one. By the time he reached a professor, he passed through Rata before he came this place. So this side he did 3, he came from 4. So, but I've not been equally gifted, so the only thing I've acquired is the name. With that, it is now my duty to invite the Deputy Governor, my friend, Dr. Owili, to make his remarks.
I want to begin by introducing members of the county executive who are accompanying the
county government. Will continue to play our part in improving infrastructure within Seme and across the county, fostering an environment where judicial officers can discharge their duties effectively and citizens can access these services without undue hardship. We are keen to collaborate on initiatives that support the administration of justice, including alternative dispute resolution mechanisms that complement the formal court system.
Adhiambo is on stage. Nyaseme is on stage. Thank you very much, my brother, His Excellency Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o, my brother. Truly, we have walked a long journey. I want to acknowledge all of you, wonderful people of Seme, our guests who have come. All of you have come to celebrate this great milestone that has been brought to us by our Dr. Nyikal Wambura, also a friend of mine. I'm so happy to be amongst friends. Friends of many, many years, and you have heard it from them. So I honor all of you and I celebrate all of you. A very good afternoon to you all. Amjambo. Wonderful. What a great day. What wonderful speeches have we heard from all the speakers speaking about the power that we as the people of Seme have to bring justice to ourselves, to make real the provisions of the Constitution, that it is the people who have the power, and we derive that power from you. And we are here at your service to render justice to the people of Seme. So what can I say as the last speaker? Thank you very much, all of you who have spoken. Prof, our governor, very, very good, encouraging words. All the speakers, as a good lawyer, I think I can only say I associate myself with those speeches, I adopt them and make them my own. My friend John Orago, we worked together in the RSK But I think you have a big job to explain to Kenyans what is the National Board of the CDF and what you do. As I sat here and listened with humility what you do, I thought there is a disconnect, that we have not understood what is NGCDF, that vehicle, and it's really not even run by the MP, but it is run by a board. I don't know how many Kenyans know that, and how that board is cascaded up to the constituency level, the accountability mechanism of that board. I think that is the public participation you should be doing to educate us on exactly how the board works. But I'm so happy to be amongst the people of Seme and to have been given a name, Adhiambo. And when I go home now, I'll be a proud member, Nyaseme. When they bring me rubbish huko Meru, I will just come and settle here at Adhiambo among my people. And I believe these great readers will give me a quarter of an acre. And I live here in this beautiful, serene, tranquil environment. I love this place. It's so beautiful. And we are so happy to be part of Seme. So today, I'm delighted to join you this afternoon to launch Kombewa Law Courts. This launch and operationalization of this court in Seme constituency is aimed at enhancing access to justice and bringing judicial services closer to the people. And people should understand judicial services is not only criminal justice system. That is only 30% of the things that we do. And even within that criminal justice system, we do more of education and rehabilitation. You know, what is teaching people about the rule of law. That's what we do. Indeed, when I saw the cells for the young people, the juniors, the children, I send a prayer to God and I believe it will be answered. There will be no child who will be locked in those cells. Because we will teach, we will counsel, we will direct our children, and they will not be in the cells. They will be at home. So the establishment of Kombewa Law Courts is a great example of what can be achieved when we partner and collaborate with other agencies. Because with collaboration, we are able to open doors of justice to our communities that for many years have been underserved. If we are a country that is served by the rule of law and we say we treat everybody equally, why would we let some people walk distances, long distances, to seek justice? So let me take this opportunity, first of all, to sincerely thank the Honorable Dr. James Wambura Nyikal for your unwavering support and commitment to make this court a reality. You have heard the many journeys he made to my office to see the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary and to see the CJ. It is a lot of effort, and I think we really need to appreciate and applaud Dr. Nyikal for this effort. I also want to thank the Seme NGCDF board for identifying the vital need for court infrastructure in this constituency. The establishment of this court is timely, considering the growing demand for judicial services in the area. As Justice Ouko, my friend of 45 years since we went to first year together, said, we went to Usenge to visit the family and the community as the Supreme Court. And we were told of Usingu Court, which is already built. So you heard him cry and lament if he goes back to Usenge. They will not even allow him there. But I want to give him a personal undertaking. And I'm here with the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary and the Judicial Service Commission, that we will also operationalize Usingu Court and make the people of Usingu get judicial services with dignity without having to travel to long distances. I don't know how that is going to happen, but because of the many prayers that have been said in this podium, seeking for funding, I believe it will be possible, because all that court has not been operationalized because we have had no money. So, access to justice, like everybody has said, is a constitutional right that must be enjoyed by every Kenyan. It is not an abstract, it's a lived reality. All of us want to experience fairness. It is not just an abstract principle, it is a living promise and our transformative constitution. If the law has said we must have 290 courts in all the sub-counties, we should have them. I see people always lamenting that we have not implemented the Constitution. The Constitution will not be implemented by anybody but ourselves. By us taking an initiative, like Dr. Nyikal and the people of Seme have taken an initiative and they said, let us establish a court here. So the judiciary is committed to ensuring that all Kenyans enjoy this right fully, regardless of the geography or economic status. However, we cannot do this alone. Our commitment to enhance access to justice across all corners of the county and our country calls for partnerships such as this one and collaboration, especially considering the budgetary challenges that we, the judiciary, face. We receive 0.06% of the national budget to render justice all over the country, to pay salaries for about 8,000 staff, to maintain infrastructure and to build infrastructure. Indeed, what goes for development out of that budget is only 5%. So while we remain independent in the decision making, independence does not mean isolation. It means that we work with others, we cooperate, and there must be respect in that cooperation. This morning we had a very intimate conversation with the members of staff, with our judicial officers who are going to be learning this court. And we said justice comes from God and it flows like a river. In this court, our 143rd court, our last born, this is going to be a court of excellence where there will be no corruption, there will be no facilitation, there will be no hand-to-hand, there will be no conflict of interest. It will be pure justice that flows from God. And this can only happen if we work with the people, because you are the recipients of our service. So when we work together, and we do so in partnership like we have done, with the NG-CDF. This is really a testament to these investments that have the potential to transform the entire communities will need the support of the people so that these institutions and these systems we are putting in place will be sustainable even for the future generations. We have come to appreciate, as a judiciary, we must fight corruption with all the means that we have, because it is an existential threat to our nation. And when we ask people around, what do you think of the judiciary? They say the judiciary is corrupt. Then when we ask ourselves, what do we say about ourselves? We say we are not corrupt. Why are we saying we are not corrupt? Because judiciary is like a temple of justice. Corruption is a crime. Why would we be practicing criminal activities as the people who are supposed to be dispensing justice? So we have the laws, and they are all known to you. There is even one called anti-bribery. But now people are giving corruption other names, like facilitation. There is nothing like facilitation when you are coming to the judiciary. We are paid by taxpayers who painfully pay taxes so that we are paid. And when you come to court as the people, because I think the way to win the war against corruption is to empower our people to say no to corruption. It has come to a time where when you're going for a government service, you carry money as if you're going to church to give a tithe or to give an offering. Government services, judicial services are not for pay, all right? We are paid. Therefore, what we are saying, because Sembe is a distinguished place, led by a very distinguished member of parliament whom I respect very much, a very distinguished doctor. I don't know how many children he has taken care of. He truly loves children. Because of this hallowed place, we want Sembe to be a court of excellence where there is absolutely no corruption, where other courts will even be coming to see how we render services in Sembe without corruption. So the message to the people of Sembe, to the people of Kisumu and the Great Lakes is like, let us shun corruption. At least if we are going to court, let us pay for nothing other than what is charged under the law for filing, which we pay electronically. We do not accept cash in the judiciary. And we do not accept cash through agents, because I'm told bribes are paid through agents. Now, these days, agents and brokers have become very clever. They come and ask for money. They say the judge has asked for money. They say magistrate has asked for money. The court clerks in the registry have asked for money. I'm speaking as the Chief Justice and saying no judge, no magistrate, no judicial officer or judicial staff is supposed to ask for money. And if they have, they are committing a crime, isn't it? And therefore, the judiciary is not a crime scene, isn't it? They will also be processed. So please don't give bribes. Let us refuse to give bribes. Let us tell even the people at home, judicially, you don't take a bribe. The only place you take an offering or a present is to God when you are going to worship, because the judiciary, we are paid by the taxpayers. So everybody has spoken about our great judiciary blueprint, the social transformation through access to justice, where we have stated our vision to ensure that Justice is inclusive. Justice is transformative because it's empowering for you to know your rights and to know how to claim them. And this is why we say it is completely people-centered, because we serve you. We don't serve ourselves. And we are keen to ensure that justice is not confined to the privileged few, but it is expanded to every corner of our counties and our country, from the cities to the most remote villages. That is why today I am so honored, because I'm a villager to the truest sense, to be back in this village, to be in Kombewa, to bring us closer to the realization of the vision we have put together, that justice shall flow and cover and go over all the crevices and obstacles that may be put on the way. To ask for funds, many of the MPs will be asking why they do not have a court. The reason why they do not have a court is because there is no budgetary allocation. So I therefore take this opportunity to call upon leaders in constituencies where we do not have magistrates' courts to join hands and help us achieve this dream. While we expand access to justice through traditional courtroom processes, we are also very, very committed, Your Excellency the Governor and our leaders today, to promoting what we are calling the multi-door approach to justice. This approach provides multiple platforms for restoration and resolution of disputes. We are very, very intentional about restorative justice and creating harmony in our families. And this is grounded on the understanding that access to justice should not be confined to the courtrooms, but extended to our families, to our communities, to our marketplaces, to our workplaces, and all the gatherings, including in our religious gatherings. So by promoting alternative dispute resolution methods, such as mediation, arbitration, and the alternative justice, about inclusivity, that you must include everybody in the society. You must have women, you must have the youth, you must have people with a disability, and you must listen to everybody. Once you listen, and there must be no corruption. One place we want to lead corruption is in our alternative justice system. Ile ukumbi tulifungua jana, we do not want corruption in those ukumbi. And all the problems in our families, how do we share the estate of the deceased? All the problems in the marketplace, who has sold things to who, they go to those forums and they are resolved. And once they write an agreement, we are adopting it as the order of the court. Appreciate that. Say amen to that. Because that agreement resolves that problem forever and there is no appeal. The matter ends there. We restore friendship, we restore business relationship, we restore family relationships. That is what we are doing, which is a game changer, and which we are really hoping will become a big thing in the Kisumu County, and also will be spearheaded here in these semi-law courts. So in conclusion, although we have made great strides in ensuring access to justice through infrastructure development, judicial reforms, and innovation in service delivery, we recognize that the journey is far from over, because we have challenges in geographical reach, we have said about resource constraints, and systemic barriers continue to hinder many of our people, especially the most vulnerable, from accessing justice. It is for this reason that I call for robust partnerships and collaboration among the stakeholders, including government entities. I'm so pleased that the probation department has undertaken to send probation officers here so that they can help us. The Department of Children's Services will also send children officers here, because there are so many people we need to continuously hold their hand by guiding them to restore their dignity and to help them adjust properly in the society. Because we are all children of God, created with certain potential, but that potential may never be realized unless we are properly nurtured. So we must work together with these government agencies, with the civil society, with the private sector, with the community leaders, so that we can support each other and ensure, like everybody said, justice becomes a lived reality, and then we have a peaceful coexistence for all of us to thrive and realize our full potential as children of God, as the great people of Seme, great people of Kisumu, and the great people of this country called Kenya. I encourage our leaders to emulate the vision demonstrated by Honorable Dr. James Nyikal and the Seme NG CDF committee, because it's only through this united, collaborative, and inclusive approach that we have been able to deliver justice and make justice accessible to the people of Seme. Before I declare the new Kombewa law courts officially opened, I will perform something here with great honor. I will unveil the Kombewa Court Users Committee. Please be upstanding. This is the living engine that will drive the presiding judge of Kisumu, whose jurisdiction will include the supervision of Kombewa Court. We affirm that no resident of Seme will travel far. No resident of Seme will wait for long